Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Okay, I think I'm gonna. Should we do?
Sorry. I'm so morbid. That's exactly what I was thinking too. To the mic. Oh, wait, what the fuck is that? God damn it. Oh, God, that.
No looking. No looking. No looking.
No, okay, bitch. I was actually just looking at the title, to be honest with you.
Sticker on fucking glass. Bitch, I never noticed that shit. Hand wash. That's what the fuck. I never. This shit's been through the dishwasher so many times.
First of all, don't tell me how to wash my dishes. They're just going in the dishwasher.
We're gonna be trying different alcoholic beverages every episode.
My favorite hobby.
Well, anyways, welcome. My name is Priya. I'm your host.
And I'm your co-host, Melli.
Yeah.
Redo that. I
said it wrong. What happened?
Hello?
Technical difficulty. Okay, let's see. Get the call away.
I know you're ready.
Hey guys, welcome. I'm your host, Priya.
And I'm your co-host, Melli, and I spilled wine on my shirt 5 minutes ago and had to change it. So now we
The story with the wine.
Now we're wearing a Las Vegas shirt or blouse, whatever you feel like calling it.
Blouse.
Oh my god, Las Vegas was so fun when I went.
Been.
It's so even though I went by myself, I still had a lot of fun. The food was good, the drinks.
Ooh, oh, I freaking bet.
I stayed at granted it was my first time. I stayed at Planet Hollywood. The room was beautiful. Oh my gosh, the view. It was it was just really nice.
Just living your best life.
Right? I was there for like 3 days. I woke up every day and was just like immediately woke up, showered, brushed my teeth, all that, and just was outside, just doing a whole bunch of random
She was
shit.
just outside.
I was just outside for 3 days straight.
She out
Like
here. She's out here.
Like my hotel room saw me when it was time for me to sleep, and that was it.
For 2 hours.
If even.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, I held snakes while I was there.
Ew.
I
No.
like snakes.
No.
Like there was a
No.
There was a random guy, and he was like $10 if you want to take a picture with them.
You pay to freaking hang out with snakes, hold snakes?
It's fucking
Ew.
Vegas.
Ew. I love all animals, but
it's fucking Vegas.
Hell no.
He was just walking around with them. I swear to God, they look like anacondas. I don't know what type of snakes they were.
The big ones?
They were pretty fucking huge.
Ew.
No, I know. No. But it was so fun. I ended up giving him $20, honestly. I was feeling generous that day. And
because you got extra money.
I was also drunk. So
my dad does that when he would be drunk. Bro,
when I'm drunk, I'm a millionaire because what does it cost? Doesn't matter. Here, take my card.
My dad, when he would be drunk, he'll give my brothers like all the money he has and stuff, and they'll go and spend it because he knows the next day when he sobers up that he's gonna ask back for it.
I'm fucking crying.
So they already spent it, they can't get it back.
The fact that he even remembers that he gave it to them.
Oh yeah. He's drunk enough to give it away.
We're like, Papa. Father, please.
Okay, so today's episode will be all about Am I the Asshole? Are you the asshole?
I'm always an asshole.
Oh shit. I try not to be, but people piss me off. Okay.
Oh no, I do it for free.
All right, so let's get into it. All right, story number 1. Am I the asshole for telling my husband to suck it up for a while when he was suffering due to kidney stone, as he did the same while I was in labor pain?
No, continue.
So I, 26 female, and my husband, 32 male, welcomed our baby boy about a year ago. It was my first pregnancy and honestly was pretty rough. The labor pain was incredibly severe. Still, I wanted a natural delivery, so I went through it all. Due to the severe pain, I couldn't control and was screaming and crying. My husband, who hasn't slept the whole night, got agitated by the screaming and said to me, "Try to suck it up for a bit instead of screaming like this." I honestly cried because of his comment and the pain. The baby was born some hours later and we sort of forgot the incident. A few days ago, my husband felt sudden pain in his stomach and it only got more severe, to the point where we had to take him to the hospital at that moment. The doctor did a few checkups and told him he had kidney stones and needs treatment. Since the pain was so severe, my husband got painkiller shots. Even during that, he was screaming at the top of his lungs. At that moment, I got petty. And since I was already fussy from sleeplessness due to taking care of a toddler, I said to my husband, "Can't you just suck it up for a while? Why are you shouting so much?" He was shocked and then later remained quiet. When we went home, he was still quiet, and when asked, he told me how insensitive I was and he felt so bad. To this, I reminded him of the time when he said the same thing. Now he is angry and calling me petty and that he didn't mean anything by it, but I had malicious reasons. So am I the asshole?
No, no, you're not. Here's my thing. Okay, so the only thing that I could give to the husband is the fact that she did this like a whole year later. Like
Yeah.
it's been a whole year, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, we've seen it on social media, we've seen it in movies, we've seen it in real life, the pain that women go through
Oh, yeah.
when they're pregnant. Like, not only is this the person that's carrying your child, if you haven't gotten sleep all night and you don't want to hear her scream, go to the fucking living room. Go to the fucking couch.
This is justified pettiness, I would say. Completely
Exactly.
justified.
It's very much justified. A kidney stone,
Oh,
first of all, giving birth is equal to, I think I read somewhere, it might have been like the equivalent of breaking like 167 bones or some shit like that.
ooh.
And have you ever seen that little round board that they have where it shows you the different measurements of the holes when you're
No.
dilated? Oh my god, like when you dilate to like 10 centimeters, it's like fucking this big. It's
Oh my God.
like, imagine your
They
vagina
don't tell
that's
you these
literally,
things.
imagine your vagina that's like naturally just like this
No.
small, going from this to this.
I'm good. I'm good.
And then she gave birth a few hours. Like, bro, no, he was being a dick. Like, granted, even though it was a whole year later,
It was
as a matter of
within
fact,
reason that she was screaming at the top of her lungs. Mind you, he had reasons for his own too, but like, it's
but
justified pettiness to me.
it's justified. That's his fucking business. No one, like, why would you tell me to suck it up, bitch?
So,
I'm about to give birth.
so the top comment says, "You were petty, but damn well justified. Tell him
Precisely.
your pettiness stems from how you never forgot how he spoke to you when you were at the most vulnerable. How'd he like them apples? Not the asshole." Another one said, "Haha, I could see my wife doing the exact same thing if she were in that situation. So I'll go with not the asshole." All right. So there are edits on here. So
Uh-huh.
she says, edit to all the people asking if we love each other. Yes, we do. It wasn't like
Shit.
I held on to what he said to me. However, in that moment, everything was so similar to that time that I remembered that incident. And in the spur of the moment, I said it to him. I did not ask him to go out of the delivering room or make a big deal about it at that time because even though I was hurt, I understood his sentiments as well. Stress from work, sleeplessness, overwhelming feeling of being a parent for the first time, and a constant screaming wife can really mess a person up. I didn't want to keep him away from being the witness of his child's birth or ruin his later moments with the baby just because of that. Was it childish thing to say? Yes, but that does not mean we did not fulfill our responsibilities. He took care of me and did everything a dad should, and I did everything for him likewise. Now we are not going to no we are not going to get divorced over something such as a silly little banter. It's not like we always fight or act petty. If I wanted to be really petty, then I then I could have a lot of other things as well, but this wasn't my intention. Yes, we have childish conversations sometimes, but they are usually funny banters. It is one of the very few where I wanted to come and get some insight. So
I mean, if you're gonna post a story like that, you have to expect like people are
it's
gonna
the
be like,
internet, baby.
that man is a dick. He deserves to die in a hole. Like you have to expect shit like that.
I mean,
I mean,
they're
like I get what she's saying. My only issue, like she says that she didn't hold on to it,
she remembered it.
right? For you to remember it like a whole year later, babes, you definitely did. But I digress. I mean, I
And-
don't blame her though. Like for you, I understand. Like okay, like he may have been stressed, overworked, tired, etc. XYZ, XYZ, whatever the case may be. But also, it's like that's not the person you're supposed to be taking out your irritation on, if that makes sense.
I can't see my boyfriend ever telling me that if I'm in labor,
Precisely.
actual labor, like it's coming.
And
It's
that's my
coming
point.
out.
Like I understand, like, yeah, stress is your first time parent, blah blah blah. But still,
No.
do you know how many times I've been, granted, I don't have a chick nor a child, but but I've been overly stressed before, to the point where like I genuinely don't want a single person to even breathe near me.
Oh yeah.
However, I'm not gonna talk to them crazy.
No.
You know what I mean? Like I'm well aware of like I'm still well aware of what I'm doing.
Right.
So it's like, to me it's no excuse. Don't get me wrong. Now I may be a bit standoffish because I'm stressed or tired, whatever the case may be, but I'm not gonna be straight up rude to them.
Right. Exactly.
So yeah, no girl, you're not the asshole.
It was petty, but it was justified. That's all.
It was justified to
We
me.
did have a little update and a second edit after that.
Uh-huh.
Little update for all of you, since many jumped into the craziest conclusions. I went to my husband and apologized. He said I don't
Pause. Did he apologize to her?
Not
You
that
went
I'm
back
seeing.
and apologized, but did he apologize to you?
Mm.
Let's stand up on our feet, ladies.
She went to her husband and apologized. He said, I don't have to, and he was not angry, just embarrassed. We talked about it and actually found it quite funny. Sure, he was acting like he is angry, but that just meant he rolled his eyes at me and had expression like, are you serious? So yeah, he does not hate me, neither do I hate him. I will be preparing a nice dinner for all since past what? I will be preparing a nice dinner for all since past days have been exhausting and my husband needs a good treat as well. So yeah,
he give
nothing
you
too
a
crazy
treat?
as some of you expected. Have a good day, people. And edit number 2, it wasn't really about which pain is worse. Everyone has their own experiences. To everyone who shared their experiences, I hope you all are in better health now.
If she was gonna put this many updates on there was no need to post it in the first place. Now she's actually pissing me off. Like you should have just left it. You should have just left it at that point.
Yeah, we're gonna move on from that one now.
Like
We're gonna move on. Okay. Ready?
uh-huh. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, story number 2. This one actually, it got deleted. Like they deleted the post when they posted it, but it's still up so I can see the comments.
Okay.
But I screenshotted it, so
Just
the
in
glitch.
case.
So, am I the asshole for wanting to look at my girlfriend's medical report?
Interesting.
Yeah. Hi, all. My girlfriend and I, both 28, agreed to do a pre marriage screening. I think she was the one that suggested it. We did the screening about 2 weeks ago. The screening includes fertility tests and pre diagnosed genetic diseases, the usual blood pressures, glucose, and BMI/height. We got our results 4 days ago. I immediately shared the report with my girlfriend because this is the purpose of the screening. My girlfriend is the exact opposite. She would ghost me if I asked about the results, or she would tell me her report is fine. It made me kind of worried, like she has something to hide. I told her I am not comfortable marrying her if she refuses to share her report with me, because she's acting like she has something to hide. She says I am violating her privacy. Am I the asshole?
This for me is kind of like a double-edged sword because okay, the fact that she's the one that suggested it and they did it together, it's like,
Exactly.
okay, like why can't you show me yours? Like I showed you mine, why can't you show me yours? Like what are you
That was the
so
whole
scared
point
of?
of doing the test in the first place. Why are you,
Exactly.
unless she saw something that caught her off guard and she's
Yeah.
just kind of
I feel like
processing it,
it's
maybe?
I feel like it's something that she saw that she may be insecure about, but to go as far as saying you're not gonna marry her if she doesn't show it to you, I personally feel like that's a bit excessive.
Well, he has been asking her like
Fair.
constantly, and she keeps saying no or it's fine. But it's clearly
But if it's
something
fine, why
wrong.
yeah, if
Yeah,
it's
it's
fine, why
clearly
wouldn't
something
you show it to
wrong.
me?
The top comment says, not the asshole. Something unexpected was obviously revealed to her. Give her a few weeks to process her results, and maybe she'll eventually accept it and need to share with you. And if she eventually shows you a copy, make sure it's the original. However, if she insists on not sharing, she can back in her privacy as a single person then. That would be fair to both parties.
Honestly, like okay, yeah, the more you okay, when I said like it's a bit far for him to say like, "Oh, I won't marry you because you won't show me." I was thinking more in the sense of we've already made it this far. I mean, are they engaged or just his
He says
girlfriend?
girlfriend.
And okay, so it doesn't even say how long they've been
No, it
dating,
doesn't say how long they've
but
been together.
it's it
And
seems
they're
like
both
something
28.
very it seems like something very petty to break up over, but at the same time it's like what are you hiding? Like what
This is supposed to be your person. Like, you're supposed to trust them over
yeah.
everyone.
It sounds like yeah, she
And like,
definitely saw something that she did not like and she's like she doesn't want to tell him.
everyone processes things differently. So it has been it says 4 days.
Mhm.
So maybe give her another couple days and then ask her again.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
like, this is your person though. Like, you're supposed to, if you can't trust them with your confidential things and stuff. I mean, depending on how long you've been together, but if they're looking at like fertility results and things like
I mean,
that,
if
they
you're
should
getting
be.
pre-screened for marriage, like I'd say like
Yeah,
you're pretty locked in.
yeah, you're pretty
I'd
like
say you're pretty locked in at that point,
you
but
should. And then another comment says, Opie's not wrong for wanting to see her results before they get married, but it seems like more compassion and less immediate pressure to share her results is likely needed here. If she went to the requesting these results to refusing to share, shutting things down with fine, there is a decent chance her screening results, including a nasty surprise.
facts.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that she saw that she does not want him to know about.
Yeah. And another person said that would be on her to use words and communicate.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking that too. Like I
Communication is
understand
lacking.
I understand people process things differently,
I'm the same
but
way.
you
I
could
shut
still
down and like I'm quiet for a little bit when I'm like processing things, but then I talk about it within a couple days.
yeah.
Like,
It's like realistically your first instinct isn't always going to be, well, I saw something I didn't like and I'm not ready to talk about it
she
right
also
now.
could be like, what
However,
if she's infertile and she's scared to tell
she's
him and
scared.
he might leave because
That's
maybe
what
he
I was
wants
thinking
kids. Like,
too.
it could be like something that extent she's scared. She could be scared.
Exactly. So, yeah, I'd say give her
Yeah.
some compassion,
There's
honestly.
no
Like,
comments from OP though. Hmm.
that sucks.
But I hope this has a good ending. Yeah.
I
That
mean,
was a little short
the
one.
fact that it got deleted kind of like,
Yeah, is it fake?
yeah, not even fake. It's kind of like, damn, like,
Even
what
if it's fake, we're
happened?
reacting to it as if it's real, so that's fine.
Damn,
But
yeah, it is strange that she doesn't want to show the results, but also it's probably just something that caught her by surprise and she's scared or insecure.
yeah, it has to be something that she's just scared of.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
I
so.
hope all is well. Yeah. Okay.
Food.
Story number 3. Am I the asshole if I tell my ex's girlfriend to stop mommying my child when I'm literally right there?
Not even gonna lie, just based on the title, I'm going to have a very hard time like finding a perspective on it, given that I don't have kids. So it's like I don't know how it. Just read the story because I just don't know how it feels. So it's just like, go ahead.
All right, so I haven't done this yet. However, my ex's girlfriend oversteps her boundaries literally every moment possible. My ex's parents have even noticed. So much so, I will be speaking to my 6-year-old daughter and she will chime in and or give me her opinion of what is occurring and or answering for my child. I have a decent relationship with this woman. I don't want to muddle the waters. But an example would be tonight because I am leaving for a business trip. I wanted to have dinner with my daughter before I leave and cordially invite my ex and the girlfriend with as it was his last day for custody. As it was his day for custody.
Oh,
I brought along a treat for my daughter, and being any kid, she asked if she can have it. Before I could even inhale to respond, my child, his girlfriend barks up and starts telling my child she can't. I'm literally sitting next to my daughter as this is happening. Now, later on, after my daughter finishes dinner, she asked again, but asked her dad. He said it was okay, but that she needed to check with me and his girlfriend. I was speechless, but I kept my composure. This happens daily as I FaceTime my daughter every morning before school. If I'm trying to converse with my daughter on the phone, his girlfriend will start chatting with my daughter about nonsense, answering questions I'm asking my daughter, interjecting herself in all aspects. She has overstepped her
okay.
boundaries so much so that recently my daughter went from calling me mommy to mama. It was cute at first until the day I was FaceTiming her and she said to the girlfriend, mommy,
Oh,
then stated that she wanted to call her mommy now. Not only did that break my heart, but reaffirmed that the title his girlfriend has given herself as mom of their house has not only confused my daughter, but has started to give the perception to me that she is now in charge. This is just the recent incidents. At the beginning of the school year, my ex thought it was appropriate to have his girlfriend of not even a year as one of my daughter's emergency contacts without consulting me. I requested he not bring her to orientation because this is my daughter's first year of school and monumental to me as her mother. He stated he wouldn't and then surprised me at the door with her in tow. I should clarify I did not allow her to be an emergency contact, and when she was at orientation, my ex received a lovely verbal lashing from me for the utter disrespect. Am I the a-hole for telling off my ex and his new spouse? I can't be mad at my daughter for having a big heart and loving us all, but being pushed aside as though I have no authority of my child that I pushed out feels intrusive and demeaning. Edit and add, I should clarify I have a wonderful relationship with this woman, better than I have with my ex, and it's a very weird co parenting dynamic. We get along great. She and I have lunch, go shopping together without my ex, and converse on the phone for hours as if we're best friends. She moved here due to a family emergency and ended up staying the last minute, but didn't have any friends here. It is not a competition between us, which is why I hesitate to confront them. I don't think she's acting malicious or even any of this intentionally. With that in mind, should I be the bigger parent and pick my battles? I bite my tongue unless necessary for the sake of my daughter's happiness, the girlfriend feeling included, which I want, and keeping the peace. And since it's been asked, we share custody of my daughter 50-50. Uh, did I maybe open myself up to too much here, giving her the illusion the boundaries didn't need to be established because I do genuinely care about her feelings? I'm starting to think I might have, and that's not her fault.
that's literally exactly what I
Woo.
was about to say. Just from the my bit my jaw, but just from the beginning of the story, I can see exactly why she'd be like, "Bitch, what the fuck," or like, "Sorry, but like, what the hell?"
Yeah.
Like, it's like, how are you? Do you even know if I was gonna give her the treat or not? Like, you don't know if I was gonna give her the treat
Give
or
her the
not. Like,
space
what
to
if the
at least chance to do it first.
exactly? And a girlfriend less than a year?
Yeah, no.
Absolutely.
On
Like,
a
even
emergency contact,
you're not
no.
even his wife.
No.
You're not even his
Also,
wife.
I do want to say that if she has a very good relationship with this woman and like they're like best friends and do all these things together, she should at least be able to go to her and explain her feelings for the other woman to at least understand where she's coming from.
Yeah,
Because they're on good
exactly.
terms and they do things together and stuff without the ex. So
And I think that's what like kind of blurred the lines for her. She was like, okay, me and me and his ex or our buddy, we're best friends. So it's just like her daughter is my daughter. And I genuinely don't think she's
yeah.
being malicious,
Oh
like
no, I don't think
OP
so.
said. I don't think she's being malicious, but also
She
it's
probably
still just
feels
like,
comfortable enough to do it.
but also like the thing is, it's like don't even I have a niece who I love dear. I spoil her. But if I'm if I'm with her and her mom is around, like what her mom says goes. Like I never interject her mom and be like, "Oh, XYZ
Yeah.
XYZ." Like I if she asks for something and her mom's like, "No, you can't have it." I'm not going to like overstep and be like, "No, give it to her," like shit like that. I mean, if it's depending on what it is. Like if it's like a toy or something, like the other day we were in Walmart and we were picking up stuff for my sister because she got a new TV and we were gonna mount it and whatever. And my niece saw a toy that she wanted, and she asked her mom for it, and her mom was like, "Jessica, not right now." And I bought her the toy. I was like, "It's okay, I'll buy it for her."
Mhm.
See, like something like that. That's different,
But
and
some parents might not like that.
which is true. So,
Yeah.
which is why it's different because again,
Yeah.
it's my
Because
niece.
you know, but you
Yeah.
know that her mom would be okay.
That's true. It's my niece. But if it's something in a case of like, for example, this like, oh, a particular treat, my sister knows her daughter better than I do. So
Yeah.
if it's something like, okay, she's had enough sweets for the day, or
Right.
she's had too many sweets this week, like she doesn't need any more sweets. So
Mhm.
even without questioning it, if she says no, I'm not gonna turn around and be like, oh, why not? Like just let her have the sweet, or
Right.
turn around and give her the sweet. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But yeah, I think it's just the fact that she's so comfortable with you. She kind of just feels like she is allowed
Like
to
it's
do that.
okay. And also OP hasn't said how she feels about it, so the
Yeah,
girlfriend thinks it's okay.
cause she hasn't. She did say that she didn't bring it up yet, but
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, no, like
No,
that.
not the asshole.
She's not
Top
the asshole. I completely agree with where she's coming from,
yeah.
and maybe she's like non-confrontational, so she doesn't want to like come off too
Well,
aggressive,
she
or
did say
she
that she
doesn't.
doesn't want to like start anything or cause any drama. So the top
But yeah,
comment
but bitch, if
says,
I'm
huh?
talking to my child, shut up. Like, why are you? I'm talking to my child. Be quiet.
Oh my god. But the top comment says, unless she is named on custody orders, she's not anything to your daughter except daddy's girlfriend. She
Facts.
should not be on the school emergency contact at all. You should talk to both of them and lay down the laws to your daughter as per your co-parenting agreement. No, no, not the asshole here, but you did need to establish a boundary here.
Yeah,
100%.
that emergency contact shit was wild.
Yeah, no.
Like, who the
No.
fuck are you to put your
No.
who the fuck are you to put some random woman on my child's emergency contact?
No. Someone says you're not the asshole, but you need to start putting your foot down every time she interrupts while you're interacting with your daughter. Basically, every time she tries to answer for her, stop and ask if her name is daughter's name.
Facts.
And when she says no, then tell her you didn't ask her. You ask your daughter and you want to hear what your daughter has to say. I feel like that might be a little too
It might,
harsh.
yeah, that is kind of
Especially
harsh.
if
I'm not gonna
they have
lie.
a good relationship. I don't think that that's needed, but okay.
Yeah, no, it definitely doesn't have to be that aggressive.
Yeah, overall vote's not the asshole.
Yeah, no, she's not the asshole, but I can see like where lines
Yeah.
were blurred.
Oh yeah,
Essentially.
100%. I think it's just like no communication with how she's feeling, and she needs to tell them.
Yeah,
Yeah, no comments from OP.
that's a
here.
simple open
Yeah,
shut case.
yeah.
But yeah, no, like that.
Oh, she did make a comment.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Tell me.
So she's
Tell me.
responding. Oh, that's a really big one. But I'll just read her response. I appreciate your feedback. Whoa, it's a lot. Okay. The FaceTime with your daughter before school was starting by the girlfriend doesn't cause an issue, as I personally keep it to maybe 5 minutes to be respectful out of time that you're speaking of, because it is their time with her, and I don't need to be overbearing hooked to my daughter. It's just a hello, and I Oh, wow, there's a lot of errors in there. And IHour has a good day in response. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of that. There's so much typo in there. No, I'm okay. I'm gonna cut that out.
Bro, I hate when there's typos and
I
stuff to
can't
the point where I
comprehend what she's
can't
saying.
completely. Yeah, I hate when
And it's a lot. So,
I hate typos to
I'll
where I
link the
can't,
story anyway. So
understand what they're
if
trying
someone
to
wants
say.
to read it, they can go with the link.
Please proofread your stuff.
Yeah.
We'd appreciate
Because
that.
then I sound stupid when I'm reading it. Anyways, moving on. Last story. Am I the asshole for exposing my best friend's secret affair?
Yikes AF.
Advice needed. I, 30 female, have been best friends with Sarah, 29 female, since childhood.
Damn, she put the name out there and everything.
Sometimes they use fake names. But sometimes they say when they use fake names, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
We've always been there for each other through thick and thin. However, recently I found out something that shook me to my core. Sarah has been in a committed relationship with her fiance, John, 32 male, for the past 5 years. They were planning their dream wedding, and everything seemed perfect on the surface. But one day, while scrolling through social media, I stumbled upon a picture that made my blood run cold.
Goddamn.
He's very descriptive. It was a photo of Sarah cozying up to a man who was definitely not John. Shocked and confused, I tried to brush it off as a misunderstanding. However, over the next few weeks, I noticed Sarah becoming increasingly secretive and distant. I couldn't shake off the feeling that something was terribly wrong, so I decided to do some digging. What I uncovered left me torn between loyalty to my best friend and doing what I felt was right. I discovered that Sarah was indeed having an affair with her coworker, Mark, 30 male. They had been seeing each other for almost a year
Goddamn.
behind John's back. I was devastated and felt like I was living in a soap opera. My moral compass was spinning. On one hand, I want to confront Sarah and make her see the gravity of her actions. On the other hand, I didn't want to betray her trust or jeopardize our friendship. After much deliberation, I decided to confront Sarah. The conversation was emotional and intense. She begged me not to tell John, citing various reasons and promising to end the affair herself. But I couldn't shake off the guilt of keeping such a huge secret from John, who was completely unaware of Sarah's betrayal. I struggled with the decision for days until I finally made a choice. I anonymously messaged John with the evidence I had gathered. The fallout was catastrophic. Sarah's engagement was called off and our friendship was shattered. She felt
Showered.
shattered. 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 I'm sorry.
You know, earlier you said.
Yeah, I know what I said.
No, earlier you said bank in something. I forgot what you were talking about. You said bank in something, and it was supposed to be Basque, and I just didn't have.
I'm gonna need you to stop reading my screen.
No, I didn't see it on the screen. It's context clues. The word was supposed to be Basque.
Basque?
Yeah, bask in the sunlight.
Oh, I don't
But you said
remember.
bank.
I don't remember.
I don't remember exactly what it is, but
They'll remember. Anyways, I anonymously messaged John with the evidence I had gathered. The fallout was catastrophic. Sarah's engagement was called off and our friendship was shattered. She felt betrayed and blamed me for everything. Now I'm left questioning whether I did the right thing. Was it my place to expose Sarah's affair, or should I have stayed out of it and let her deal with the consequences herself? Am I the asshole?
a big part of me wants to say no, but like, hear me out. The only reason why her friend was going to end that affair was because her best friend confronted her about it. Because I shit you not, like, had she not said anything, she would have continued sleeping with her coworker.
100%. Yeah.
Like, people only
She was getting away with it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, if you love this man so much, why are you cheating on him in the first
You're
place?
engaged planning your wedding.
Now,
well, how do you even have time to
and
have
it's so
like,
weird
affair?
because it's like, did it say how long they were together for?
No.
For the past, okay, 5 years.
Oh, 5 years, yeah.
Okay.
Brain of a squirrel. Yeah, 5
Damn.
years. That's a long time.
I feel like at that point, like, you and, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not buddy or like best friends with my best friends, like with her man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? but also like if you're 5 years in, like you know him well enough, you know them well enough
Exactly.
to know that okay, like he's such a good guy, like he's doing
Yeah.
good by her XYZ.
How do you have time for that?
It's not even, bro. Listen, people
So
find
out of the
time to do
5
what they
years,
want
she was
later.
cheating for 1 full year.
For 1 fucking year.
I'm assuming while she was planning this wedding. God damn.
Damn, like
No.
if it if you're gonna
No.
cheat, just fucking leave. Like
Yeah, why you gotta hurt
there's
somebody?
literally no point in cheating. Honestly, I feel like she's not the asshole.
No, definitely
Like
not the
even
asshole.
though like yes, that's her best friend. The only thing where I could say like okay, she is kind of the asshole, still like to me not really, but she may kind of seem like the asshole is the fact that her best friend said, "Don't say anything to him, I'll end the affair." And then she went and did it anyways. But again, going back to the fact that she was doing this and doing it for over a year or for a year, whatever the case may be. Yeah,
So I
no.
do want to say, she said she struggled with her decision for days before she anonymously messaged John. So she gave her friend a couple days to come clean or to end it or whatever. Well, not come.
No, I know what you
Yeah.
mean, but I'm just saying like
Yeah.
she she didn't fully like trust her best friend to
Yeah.
end it herself. So she just said like fuck it and went and did it. Like I know she said she gave herself a few days, but
I think she was also thinking of the fact that she already did this for an entire year, and this poor guy.
that's
Like she
exactly
already did it.
that's why I said like
Yeah.
she may kind of be the asshole
Yeah.
in the sense that she went and told him anyways, but at the same time not, because over a year, bro, you weren't planning
No.
on ending that affair.
No. What would
Oh
you have
my
done when you
God.
got married? What the fuck?
Precisely, like, was it just gonna magically stop once that ring was on your
No,
finger?
I don't think she's the asshole.
Girl, please.
No,
I
and
don't
plus, if
either.
I was him, I would have wanted to know.
That too.
Yeah. And top comment says, "You did the right thing. She's the one who had the affair. She ruined her own life. All you did was stop the more victimization of her fiance, not the asshole." And then someone was like, I also did question this when I first read it. This
Mhm.
person said, "Wait, you learned about the affair through social media?"
Oh my
Assuming
gosh,
John never
yes.
looked at the social media, everyone else knew about your friend's affair. And someone was like, "I've seen the post from a private account, which she blocked John from seeing it, but then also
Okay.
whoever she also has on there could also still see it."
Yeah, but I mean, if she blocked him from there, she's definitely gonna block his mutuals from there, any
Oh, yeah.
mutuals that they have. So it's
Yeah.
like that doesn't even really matter.
But like
It's kind of
whoever
like
she
having
has, like who does she have on there that was seeing and be okay with like, who the fuck is this guy? And you're getting married to that guy? What?
probably people who are minding their business.
Mm.
Like it's sad to say. Okay, so it's like if I don't know you well enough, like if we're just associates or coworkers, I see that you're cheating. If I know that you're okay, if me and you work together and I know that you're cheating on your husband with one of our coworkers,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to tell your husband,
Yeah.
because it's like I don't know you like that. Is it wrong? I mean, like it's still wrong that you're cheating on your husband,
Yeah.
nonetheless. But I feel
They're
like
best friends.
I know.
Like they're like close.
So that's what I'm
like-
saying. Like, I feel like maybe the people that are on her like supposed private page or whatever the case may be are either other friends who are
Maybe.
enablers, or the
Yeah.
coworkers that she works with
Who don't know.
either they
maybe.
don't know, or they're like, again,
Or it could be
it's
like
not their business.
if she's met friends who are this guy who she's having an affair with's friends, so they have her social on that one. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need more
That
specifications
on
on
that
that.
part.
I mean, regardless.
But also, she was blaming her friend for her engagement ending. Like,
I'd be
you're
like,
the one who
"Bitch,
had an
please.
affair. Come on."
Bitch, please. Oh my God, that literally just like the well, not the same thing, but like the Black Mirror episode I was telling you about
Yes.
earlier.
Yeah.
That's
That is
crazy.
actually true. Yep.
For a whole year, bro.
Mm-mm. Why are
You're
you
not.
planning your wedding? Like, if I'm planning my wedding, I'm not gonna be like looking at other people. for a whole year. Like,
I mean, if I'm with someone in general, like I'm not gonna be fucking hooking up with my coworkers
no.
or
Someone also
anyone.
said that you're not the asshole. Your loyalties should be towards the truth and not someone who is deceiving their partner. It may have been a tough decision, but ultimately you did the right thing by exposing her affair instead of enabling it to continue.
Exactly. Honestly, I feel like she saw where, like she saw where the man was so good to her, and it basically killed her to even have to do that. Like, bro, like this man is so good to you. Like, you're about to get married and you're cheating on him.
Unless there's like behind closed doors things that we don't see, that there's a reason for, but that still does not
But
excuse.
I'm pretty sure OP would have like posted
Yeah.
about that.
Maybe she doesn't know, but also that doesn't justify cheating. So regardless, like you should have just ended the engagement. Should have broken up with him if it was really that in
Wait,
you.
scroll down real quick. Go back to the comments. I saw something interesting.
Where?
Keep scrolling.
That?
No, keep scrolling. It said something about this is fake. Okay, that one from Narodia. It says, I'm sorry, but I think
you asked your childhood
it's
friend what
fake.
happened. You don't shock and investigate. I think the way it's written sounds so overdramatic. I'm inclined to agree. Oh, so it might be. It's not deleted though by the mods.
I feel
usually they're very good at deleting.
They're saying that they think it's fake, but this is these are literally things that happen.
This could
every
actually
day in real life.
happen. Yeah,
it could happen.
Fake
It does happen.
It's still a scenario that could possibly happen to somebody.
Could happen. It has happened. I'm quite certain out of the millions of people that are about to get married, like there are those couples where like
there are some crazy
one
stories
person
on
is
Reddit.
cheating on the other, and like
100%.
the best friend finds out and doesn't know whether or
yeah.
not they should tell the spouse.
There are some crazy people out here. I've seen on Reddit so many stories about cheating. How do people have time to do this? Oh my god.
Reddit makes me want to knock a man's head between a dishwasher and the fridge because, bitch.
All right. Well, that's all we have for today's episode. Bye, guys.